Hey, it's Paar here, and I have had a lot of people come to me and they've had their Facebook ad accounts banned. So I want to talk to you and how to prevent your Facebook account from being banned. In this video, we're going to talk about how to protect your Facebook advertising account from being banned. And we're going to touch on what you'll need to do if you ever are banned in order to gain access to begin your advertising account on Facebook. And again, first and foremost, I've never had an account banned. So when we get to the last part of this video, the best case idea is I have a safeguard that I put in place in my personal accounts as well as my clients' accounts. And when I was running client ads, just in case to see what's going on, Facebook has a lot of people rushing to Facebook advertising form, and these individuals are jumping in before they really understand the lay of the land. And many of them are putting up ads and prohibiting content for restricted items, etc. They are instantly getting a ban, oftentimes with new advertising accounts. Facebook will not take the time to reach out with you, even with old accounts. They're just simply going to ban it, and then you're going to have to work to get back and going. So the biggest thing you can do is the ounce of prevention to being greater than the pound of cure. So how do you prevent your Facebook advertising account from being banned? And the first thing you want to do is go read, and I'm talking top to bottom to cover to the Facebook advertising policies. Go to Google, type in Facebook advertising policies or Facebook advertising guidelines, and you'll see that they have a very, very clear document. And when you load the document, there's 3 links in the very first section. And they even say this is what most people mess up on. And read this stuff. Be sure to understand this. And then read everything else below that is as well. And you need to understand that certain things like gambling supplements, adult entertainment, dating, they simply don't allow it. So if you're trying to run ads for a dating website, or a dating giveaway, or weight loss, or something like that on Facebook, you're instantly setting yourself up to get banned right away. So you need to understand the rules of Facebook advertising and the way it works and what topics are off limits. It's the personal attributes when you used it incorrectly that you're potentially and personally attacking that person. So phrases like, do you have diabetes? Or are you tired of being overweight? These are absolute gigantic red flags. And they could not get your entire account banned, and they would just turn you off. That one ad that may be actually banned the entire account, and you're flagged enough, and you're obviously missing these things. So you really need to take quick attention and the time to do it right, and do it when the videos. I got a couple other things for that, and you need to also take a note that you have to go and read the exact advertising policies. Follow them right. Facebook has enough advertisers lined up to pay them money, and they don't need a small fish in the pond. And I am a very small fish in the pond, and they will ban us at the very first thing or opportunity that they can get. We are not contributing to a positive experience for those users, so all the rules in the philosophy are there to help make sure that the Facebook users were advertising to a positive experience on the platform. So read those and follow them. Number 2, this one is huge, and it's the second thing to do in going into business. Go to Facebook.com, sign up for a business account, Now, a business account, business.facebook.com account, is designed for you if you're going to run advertising campaigns for clients. So you could actually go run ads for clients' Facebook accounts, and you don't have to log into their account in order to manage the way that Facebook works. And there's one advertising account per personal account until you get into Facebook Business. And it's a kind of system, right? So you can go into business and go to business.facebook.com, and you'll see once you get there that you can claim your advertising account, and you'll want to do that, and then you manage your advertising account for your business, for your client. So business.facebook.com, and everything works the same way. Next thing is to create an ad account or an ad account button. If you don't go in and create as many ad accounts as they let you create, I think they'll give you 4 right away unless you have like a long-running account, which in case you can get like 6 to 10 sometimes. So what you'll need to do next is go to the business account, set up extra ad accounts, and now here's the thing: you'll name the accounts, and then it prompts you to put in your credit card information in, and do not put in your credit card number. And what happens is when Facebook bans an account, they ban every single account that's connected with that credit card number inside of it. So what you want to do is to get an extra spare Facebook advertising account that are in the business facebook.com account, and then set it up. And what you want to do is get it named and simply leave it. When it asks for the credit card, if your main account is banned, simply go into the next ad account that you already had set up and add your credit card to that, and you begin advertising again. So there's no lapse in it, there's no interruption. And if they ban that account, advertisements, your campaigns will actually remain alive, and you can still see the data of what happened and what went on inside the business, so that it'll help you in the really get an easily grasp of it, like share the pixel and reuse that pixel on other accounts. So this is a way that you run your ads, because there's a period in time when I was running ads for clients, and if you want to run these clients, make sure the clients create their own ad account from their personal account, and make sure they add their own credit card to that personal account. And then simply go claim access, be able to run and manage and administer, be the administrator on the advertising account from within the business.facebook.com account. But what I'm getting at, don't use an extra ad account for them. Make them bring the ad account to the table, because their personal account will have an advertising account tied in with it. And you want those spare ones sitting there for you and on the side, so that you have a way to access, to kind of have a pool of additional advertising accounts just in case something happens. Now, once you go into the business.facebook.com, go read the policies and procedures. Again, I'm serious. Look it over, skim it over, be serious about it. Take the time to read it, because the exact documents that tell you what you can expect and what's off limits, what words are off limits. Your ad account if your ad account gets banned, that's because you didn't spend 20 or 30 minutes to do the research that you need to do to be responsible as an advertiser. So now that I've kind of really beat that one to death, let's move on. What you do if you've already had an ad account banned. And some people have. This is a challenging situation. It takes time. And I do know that you're able to communicate back with your ad representative, and you can open up a case and you can respond to them requesting that you turn back on the advertising account. And here's some simple things. Simply responding to them and saying, hey, please, pretty please, I promise, please, please, turn my account on. That's not really showing them that you understand what you did wrong and what you need to do different next time so that you don't get it turned off from your advertising account again. I would go into the policy and procedure document, into Facebook advertising policies and procedure document, and I would look through this document and try to figure out what rule I broke as an advertiser. Then in my response, I would reply and say, you know, what it appears as maybe as my advertisement was construed as having this personal identifier in it, or it could be construed that my average, that I was advertising some prohibited content, and really I meant for it to be taken this way, and it appears maybe it was taken another way. But if you give me another chance, I would become an advertiser, and I promise I would never use this language or pattern again, and I will not promote this landing page again. What I'm getting at is, here is when you respond to them and request to them on an advertiser account to make sure you help them understand that you understand the policy and procedure document, and you've tried to take time and energy to dig in, to figure out what you did wrong, and present them with a solution that they hear and want to hear, because if you present yourself as someone who understands that the parameters, and you give good faith estimate of what you think you did wrong, how you're going to solve this in the future, you may instill confidence in that case manager for them to turn the account back on. I've heard people of getting their accounts turned back on, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. What you can do, you're not able to get that ad account turned back on, is you would find somebody who was able, that you trust, able to partner with you, and wouldn't necessarily ever become an advertiser, and look to your family members or something, or a friend who would absolutely never advertise on Facebook. I would see if they would be okay with me linking and using their advertising account. And what I would do is I would then get the ad account set up in their ad account with my credit card information, and then I would get tied in side of the business.facebook.com. So I would be able to manage it from that business.facebook.com. So I'd never really log into their account, and I'd never have access to their account, which would obviously kind of freak them out in a way if you had a little bit of access. But you'd be able to manipulate and run your advertisements effectively and theoretically using their ad account and their again, inside the business.facebook.com, and you would have multiple additional advertising accounts to pull in from now, and you might be able to set up, another business.facebook account. And if you ever had your account banned or already, you might be able to set up a few different ad accounts in there and start using those. And honestly, I've never had that happen, knock on wood. I've never had that challenge, and I'm just trying to give you an idea of how I would go about problem solving the kind of situation. So last time, if you're getting going as an advertiser, be sure that you read the Facebook policies and procedures. And I think I've said this 14 times or more. And it's an important number because to get your business up, business.facebook.com system set up and going, create additional advertising accounts for yourself so you have a fallback plan just in case things don't go as planned. And if you're going to get an account banned, remember, don't put your credit card information inside those accounts, because when they ban that account, they swing the big hammer back and forth, and they'll ban every account that's connected with that credit card. You have showed them that you've done your research and why potentially have had this problem. Reach out, work with their case manager, be cordial, be pleasant, don't be a jerk. Be nice to them, show them that you've done your research, show them that you're diving into and trying to figure out how to become a better Facebook advertiser, and let them know that you want to be a responsible advertiser or company, and show them that kind of see about partnering with a family member if you had an account banned, somebody that you trust, that you know they'll never end up running any sort of Facebook advertising. And but just remember these tactics. I really hope you're able to get your Facebook ad account up and running again if it has been banned. I know it's a nerve-wracking situation and it can be horrible. I've heard plenty of horror stories. Just remember business.facebook.com. Really kind of stack up those accounts. And if you had an ongoing account that was banned, just go through those policies and procedures. Remember this. Subscribe to my channel. It helps me to get better content. Comment below about this video. I want to hear other videos that you'd like to hear about. And like this video, share it with your friends. But please subscribe so I can continue to do these videos to help you out. This is Jim Paar, and check me out on the links below here. And I've got an awesome digital SEO marketing opportunity that you can get into with no technical skills. We do the step-by-step business. It's a turnkey business for you. All you do is we bring you into our mentoring and coaching program. There's a link below to have a free strategy session with me. But this allows you to have a turnkey business and start making thousands of dollars within 30 days. So check out the links below. Like me on Facebook. Like me on this video here. And I'd love to see your comments, and I'll try to respond to every comment possibly. But this is Jim Paar. Peace and love.